Oh shit, what are we doing? Hello, sorry, it's the Visual Guyz podcast. What we do? Should we just quickly get whatever entertainment news you've got over and done with?
To be fair, there's not a lot.
I've
only got maybe 3 or 4.
Well, we can do that because we've got our we'll record. Hello, sorry, visuals. I always start shitty like that. We're doing our end of year top list podcast and shit. But obviously that will go up first, and we'll do the news on this Sunday. We'll just run through whatever news we've got, whatever little bits it is, even if it's 10-15 minutes. I'll tell you what we can speak about quickly then, seeing as you're back and it's entertainment news and whatnot. Let's just quickly say our own little farewell to the DCEU then, Chris, before we do the news.
We could do.
Because obviously you haven't spoken about Aquaman. Sorry, visuals. Hopefully you're having a lovely time. I feel all flustered and discombobulated because I'm just looking at Chris's list and I can't wait to get stuck into that. I love these. But no, it is the Entertainment News podcast, whatever stories Chris has got. But yeah, if you can remember, do you want to quickly weigh in on your thoughts on Aquaman, and then we'll start talking about just bye to the DCEU for good, seeing as it's now done and dusted.
Yeah, we can do.
Because Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom literally, fuck me, it feels like it was ages ago, but really only like a week or so ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It literally was fucking last week. But that said, us our farewells to the DCEU for good. And there is no, correct me if I'm wrong, there's no DCU films coming out next year.
No.
As far as
I'm aware, unless he brings something up last minute.
Well, Superman's supposed to be the first one, isn't it? And from what I've read, it's 2025. We've got a DC film in the form of Joker too, but it's not DCU, is it? It's in its own like pocket universe and shit. But what did you think of Aquaman quickly before we'll give an overall look at the DCU?
I thought it was alright.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But it was. I think this one was a bit more comedic. He was a bit more goofy and silly in this one.
Yeah.
Storyline was brilliant. I thought the storyline was good on that side of things.
Got a bit more Amber Heard than you thought as well.
Yeah. Got more lines.
Mm-hmm. Even though she didn't really do much.
No, she never. No. I thought Black Mamba was better than this.
Black Mamba's class in
a
this.
lot more better in this one than he was in the first one.
Yeah.
But
he's more of a solo villain. This one isn't the first one. It's Ocean Master, his brother, and Black Manta. Yeah. Whereas this one, it's more fleshed out with just him, which is fucking great.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, it was. I definitely had a laugh all the way through it, and like I said in my spoiler-free review, it's one of the films where you go into, and as long as I have fun, which is what I had, and I love going under that world of Atlantis and seeing all the underwater weird creatures like your sea horse and all that kind of carry on. And it was a little bit creepy. It's because I remember ages ago when you said they want to do it like a horror sort of film, and I'm like, and then I can understand and see why it was a bit horror-like and whatnot. But no, I honestly, I had so much fun with it. I thought Ocean Master coming back was absolutely great. The end credit scene was the last ever one we got was it was a little bit funny, but it was like it's a little bit bittersweet because it's the last one we were going to get with the DCEU. Because I'm looking back at all the DCEU now with like some of it was really fun, but I'm sad to see Jason Momoa go for the foreseeable.
Yes,
he's fantastic as Aquaman.
Yes.
Might get him in the future, but that's a different speculation. That's a different topic. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But no, I thought it was a solid way to end out. Me and you both like the Aquamans. I probably agree. No, I think maybe I preferred the second one just because of how much I love Black Manta. I thought he was fucking so good in this. And like you said, the story flowed perfectly and great. It got very serious because in the comics they were originally going to do the whole death of Aqualad and all that shit, but I think Warner Bros. Like, you can't have a baby die on screen, we can't really do that, which they didn't fucking do anyway. Yeah. But no, it was great. We didn't get any little side cameos from any ex-Justice League people. There was no Flash rock up or anything like that.
Really. Like I said, the way it ended, it has kind of opened up for another one, but obviously we know there's not going to be another one.
Opened up with everybody, there's a world under here, we're ready to just talk and swap tech and help each other. And you're like, consider what problems arose from this.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see how the future would have opened up for it all and stuff. But like I say, that's it. That's the end now.
Done, dusted. What did you think of the DCEU as a whole? Let's try and flash your memory because you can't remember, in case you can. Batman v Superman, Justice League, you can include Zack Snyder cut in there. We've got 2 Suicide Squads, Peacemaker TV show. We've got 2 Aquamans, 2 Wonder Womans, Superman, Man of Steel. Am I missing anything else? Birds of Prey. Am I missing anything else?
I don't know.
think there wasn't a shitload in there, was there? I think
it's been up and down. I think the TV series has been a lot better at the minute, the way things have gone.
Yeah.
The series has been better.
Well, we know we'll see Peacemaker and that again, which is just weird because that's this world. But James Gunn says they're staying on, so fucking no. Oh, and of course we had Blue Beetle. Sorry, that was another reason.
Yeah, Blue Beetle, the Flash. But no, it's been up and down. But I think the last couple of films have been pretty good for them, and they have. I think they finally found the feet.
Yeah, which is
and then
a weird place to stop it.
No, it's.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit sceptical how it's all started again, where he's going to go with it, who he's going to bring in to replace all the original people.
Who's our new Batman?
That's what I mean. Who's our new Superwoman? Who's our new Superman? Who's our new villains?
It definitely started off mixed because obviously we said it ages ago about how where the Avengers, the MCU had a nice solo films and team films where these were coming straight out with okay, Superman. Now you got Batman and Superman together. Now you got the whole team together, and you're like, oh, just slow down a bit. And then it felt like now they were going to slow down and do the individual stories with 2 Wonder Womans, 2 Aquamans and stuff, a solo Flash film. It was hit and miss, but we got some awesome, the Suicide Squad I thought was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The one with Peacemaker and Bloodsport and stuff. I love Ben Affleck Batman. I think Ben Affleck Batman's fucking fantastic. Me and you both really enjoyed The Flash. Suicide Squad was fairly crap. Never enjoyed Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I don't know if we're getting that again. I doubt it. He's never mentioned her coming back as Harley Quinn. Henry Cavill was fantastic as Superman, even though I'm not a Superman fan. I enjoyed Henry Cavill as Superman anyway.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I don't think we're getting that again, are we?
Nope.
So, yeah, done dusted with that, which is a bit because she was kind of born to play that role. I don't know. I think the overall DCEU was... I think the best thing to say about it was good, a solid good. It wasn't like the worst stuff I've ever seen, and it was might as well the last Aquaman film because this one's going to do shit in the numbers, it is. But the last one did $1 billion. I didn't know that.
No.
But this one's going to unfortunately underperform.
Yeah, it has flopped, as they say.
Well, once they said right, this world's dead, there's no point carrying on. I don't really blame anybody for not going out their way to go see it because they're like, well, what the fuck's the point carrying on? But no, I give the overall DCU a nice little solid 6.5. There was I really enjoyed Blue Beetle. In fact, maybe I'll give it a solid 7 because with John Cena's Peacemaker, I fucking adored so much. Idris Elba's great in this DCU and stuff.
It has been had its ups and downs. But I think the last couple of films have been better.
100%.
I'll give it a solid 7 or something.
Solid 7 all round. Yeah, I'm sad to see it go because there could have been something that comes from all of this mess and carnage and shit. But they're going to start again, and I imagine James Gunn. I always give him the benefit of the doubt because of what he's done with Guardians and stuff. I imagine he's going to do a great job with it.
Yeah.
It's hard to picture him doing a bad job.
It is hard because whatever he does, he always seems to bring out decent films.
Yeah.
But I'm just skeptical of how it's going to go.
It might be a bit too much for him.
It's what I mean. He's not just doing one film
he's
anymore.
He's overlooking the whole lot.
Yeah. He's got a lot of putting together.
Yeah.
I just don't know how he's going to control all that.
No.
And who he's going to hire to play who and whatnot.
Who's going to get to direct certain films and stuff. And
I mean,
like I said, it's James Gunn, so we'll get the benefit of the doubt because he's never really let us down. No. So we'll carry on with that. But no, you will carry on with the minor stories Chris has got. We'll get onto our lists.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're all up to date with everything as well. Monarch.
I am.
Obviously, your show, Reacher.
Yeah.
What else is there that's before the end of the year that you need to catch up with? It's on my list. We'll talk about it in great detail. I know you probably won't, but I can't believe how much that Saltburn's taken over all the memes and stuff because of the weird shit we see in it.
I've heard about this bathtub incident.
It's not just the bathtub, mate. But honestly, again, I'll talk more because it's on my list of stuff. But it's end of the year with it's took over the last couple of memes and shit. Like there's a few moments where you look at it and you sort of look around going, what the fuck? But honestly, I loved it. But again, I'll talk about it. I don't know if you will catch up with it. You've done Rebel Moon that's come on Netflix. What has anything new come out? I think we were ending our year with Aquaman, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the first film of next year?
I don't know. Is it not January?
Isn't there a horror film?
I'm sure there's some out in January.
I want to say there's a horror film on like the 7th or some shit or the 6th.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Russell Wyatt.
Right.
Him, the horror film with him in it.
Oh, Night Swim.
Night Swim. Fucking hell. I can remember. I can see him looking at the Polish. I'm sure that's like the first week of January, is it not?
Possibly.
Which I am very intrigued about. A horror film about a swimming pool. Okay. Where the fuck's he's going to take us? So I'm up for that shit. But now, what Canoesy news have you got?
Canoesy news. Canoesy news this week is we are starting off in Little Britain.
Little Britain? Wow.
We're getting a new series of Little Britain.
No, I love Little Britain, but no, not in this climate. Surely not. Do you know, like, they had so many risque. Not remember like the village one where there was somebody would like taste stuff and they'd be like, yeah, it was made with like Polish this, or it was made from like something to do with Africa, and they go, and you're like, oh my, this is extremely racist. Like, it's what the. I don't know how they're gonna get away. Go for it. Little Britain was.
No idea. Talking about racist, I was watching.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, I was watching. I finally got around to watching New Girl.
New Girl.
Yeah.
You started watching New Girl. Oh my god, Chris! One of my.
I finally got around to watching New Girl this week.
Bastard! He's got the Drake cover. Pause. Talk.
One of the episodes, one of the episodes was fucking Schmidt.
Thank fuck you started watching it. Oh yes.
One of the episodes was Schmidt and what's his name?
Nick.
No, the other one.
Winston.
Winnie
the Bish.
Where he was having a Winston Day where it was black culture and stuff.
Oh mate, how come you finally got around to doing that?
I wish I run out of things to watch.
It's honestly so good, and I love. Nick Miller is one of my favourite people of all time. I said to you ages ago you'd enjoy it. And the relationship between all of them, and Jess just being how silly and weird she is, and Winnie the Bish just fucking. Has he got Ferguson the cat yet? Have you done all
No, I'm only halfway through season 2.
Oh, so you've still got shitloads to go.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have had shame yet, have you?
No.
Oh, you're going to be in a stack. There's only like 7 or 8 as well, isn't there?
Because Cece's just got engaged, so.
The way Schmidt. I can't wait for every week for you to give me updates now, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's probably my second or my first. My first and second favourite like live action sitcom of all time. It's so fucking good. You're making me want to do it again now. But why is that the news that you're doing it?
That's just the been mentioned racial.
Oh right.
Sorry. Episode with Schmidt being Schmidt and. I want some coke. Get some coke.
Oh mate, it's and I don't know if you ever did Brooklyn Nine-Nine, did you?
I'm halfway through it.
It's later on in New Girl. They have a multiverse crossover episode with Jake Peralta and stuff, and you're like, what? Because you're watching New Girl. Sorry, it's little minor spoiler. And you're coming along, and all of a sudden Jake Peralta's there, and you're like, he's like, I need your car, new NYPD, and you're like, oh, it's the same world. What the fuck? It's fucking awesome. But no, carry on smashing it, Chris. It's fucking amazing.
I shall. Next year, we are getting 2 live-action Star Wars shows.
Oh, shows.
I'm going to mispronounce these. Well, one of them will.
Yeah.
The
Acolytes.
And Skeleton Crew.
Okay, cool. That sounds very Stormtrooper-esque.
Yes,
I guess.
Look, I think they are going more down the Stormtroopers. They're being more stock to get them out there more.
Well, we just had stuff like not Rogue One. What was it called? Andor. Stuff like that, where we don't need to fully go down the path of just following Jedi's. As much as Jedi's and lightsabers are the best thing ever, which I'm in a competition hopefully to win a lightsaber tonight, mate. But we can just go on the normal journey of the other people inside of the world of Star Wars. So I'll take that stuff any day of the week.
So that will be out next year. Halo 2, Season 2, will be out on the 8th of February on Paramount. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
Lovely jubbly.
Because I'm enjoying Halo.
You loved Season 1.
I did indeed. Just quickly go back onto James Gunn and recasting people.
Yeah.
You're
probably gonna know this character from the show she's in. I don't know what fucking show she's in. But you know Sasha Cali, who played Supergirl in Flash.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she is getting replaced.
She's being replaced.
She's
I thought Supergirl was done anyway. Or do you mean like there's a new Supergirl?
Well, they were thinking about keeping her on to play Supergirl, weren't they?
Inside of the
Her from
DCEU.
Flash.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, I'd fucking hell.
But apparently she's not now. She's been pushed aside for some other lass. A Madeline Klein.
Right.
She's from a TV show that I know you fucking watch. And it's not on here.
Do you have a picture of her?
I do. Her.
Oh, she's from Outer Banks.
That's the one.
No way.
That's
They're
the
gonna.
one.
Okay, she's fucking. I'm sure she's dating Pete Davidson as well now. Will Pete Davidson stop just pulling so many attractive girls? It's weird.
Yeah, especially with another girl.
I get it. He's funny. And he's got money, but like, he's just got some sort of new model girlfriend every other fucking month. It's bizarre. I'll take her in anything. And I think Outer Banks has come back for another season as well. If you haven't watched Outer Banks, it's a modern day Goonies. So good.
The modern day Goonies.
Imagine Goonies on a treasure hunt.
Ah.
Imagine that, but like obviously it's on the what they called it, like the keys. It's the keys. We know swampy-esque
The
sort
Florida
of,
Keys.
yeah, it's like that sort of area and stuff. And it's you go on an adventure. There's these two different peoples. There's like the richer people part of the town, and like the more not well off people, and they always clash with each other. And there's this mystery and to go down about this. One of the main characters' dad was looking for this treasure and all this kind of stuff. And there's like conspiracies and betrayal and shit with a little bit of teen drama. I don't know why I love a little bit of teen drama, Riverdale and shit. Fuck me, I'm a 30-year-old bloke. But no, it's just like a modern day sort of Goonies.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll see how I get on. Might watch it.
Carry on with New Girl though. I want you to carry on with that.
I will. Next year, apparently we are getting another Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, sweet.
Another Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Freddy Krueger. I just seen the mic there.
With original Freddy or...
Possibly.
I'll take some more Elm Street, not a fucking problem.
Now, a programme that's not been on for about 2 or 3 years, and I thought it'd finished, but apparently we're getting a season 3 next year as well.
Yeah.
It's called Wolf Creek.
I know. I don't ever watched it, but I know the show.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, so what? So it wasn't cancelled. They were just not doing a season 3, and they thought, let's do a season 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm sure. Was that not on Netflix? Or it might be on Net. I definitely not. I've seen the show Wolf Creek, but I never watched it.
I don't mind it, to be fair. I enjoyed it.
Oh, have you? So it's something you've
watched
watched?
them,
Oh, right. Okay.
Also, we've heard rumours that we're getting a Peaky Blinders movie.
Yes. Well, it ended the show, didn't it? With a bit.
And Netflix is planning on doing a spin-off. They're not saying with what characters or what route they're going to go down and anything else.
There's plenty of the Shelby family you can follow if you want.
Yeah. So that will be probably coming next year. And that's it. That's all I got.
It's all right, Chris. Don't worry about your. It's all right because it's the start of a new year. There'll be stuff coming out. We've still got some exciting things to look through for this year. I know February we've got a couple of decent films with Madam Web being out. That zombie film, the Frankenstein one.
Well, actually, I'm on Instagram. So yeah, Night Swim's on the 5th of January.
Oh, have you got a little poster up?
I'm just.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, that's on the 5th of January.
So that's our first film of the year.
First film of the year. We've got that Lisa Frankenstein.
That's what I was thinking of.
9th of Feb.
Is it Madam Web like the February?
Madam Web. Madam Web. Is it on my list? Is it in my list? I don't see it in my list. It's around February and March, isn't it?
I can't see it on there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're right though. It's February, March.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's the one. Ghostbusters out in March, the end of March. Godzilla in April.
Yes.
Silent Hill in April. Looking forward to
Is that a reboot of Silent Hill, or is it this? Because obviously we had 2 with Sean Bean.
Reboot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of reboots, we need to work out how we're going to do Transformers, but we'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah. And then obviously everything else is later on in the year, but we will go through that as the year goes on.
The fuck is that? Chris's phone started singing to him.
So yeah, we've got quite a few bits to keep us going for the year.
I can't wait. And obviously, I think the biggest, as it stands at the minute, the biggest one that I can't wait to sink my teeth into is Deadpool 3.
Well, it's the Deadpool 3 I'm looking forward to. There's Alien I'm looking forward to.
Alien, yes.
The New Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. So yeah, it's going to be a good year, hopefully.
Can't fucking wait.
Hopefully.
No, not yet.
And so yeah, that's basically the Canoozy news.
Lovely jubbly. Right, well, we'll wrap it up there as I go chase the dog in a sec. But visuals, we're gonna do our list and stuff, and then we'll smash. Yeah, how do you want to do Transformers?
I don't know.
Because obviously you got the Bayverse stuff, and I think now it's definitely confirmed that the Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts aren't same universes. It's like a soft reboot that they never officially said it's a reboot. But they are, because the stuff that happens. So do you want to do the Bayverse and then go with the new ones? How do you want to do it? Might be better for you to do the Bayverse stuff anyway, because you probably haven't seen them ones in a while, have you?
You know what else I've seen them?
So should we do 1 to 5 and then end off with Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast that we know are together?
Can do.
We'll do it that way then. But visuals, that's your Canoozy news. Technically first one of the year, because I won't upload this on the Tuesday, yeah. And I'll upload our thingy today. But thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Have you given rid of the slipper, you little shitbag? Visual cyclist, we'll keep it on.
Love you, bye.
Beautiful. Oh shit.